What is going on today, guys? This is Justin with The Digital Life, and I am very excited for this video, and I think you guys are going to really like this. Today we're going to be looking at 3 different speakers. This is an unboxing and first look of 3 different speakers that have one thing in common, and that one thing is going to be that they are all Bluetooth speakers, and they are portable, and they all are battery powered, which I guess goes along with the portability side of things. But we are looking at the Sony SRS XB-43, the Sonos Move, and the Bose SoundLink Revolve 2. Today is just going to be an unboxing of each product, a first look at it. Let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, so let's get right into the unboxing today. So this one doesn't have any real plastic wrap on it or anything like that. This one is the one I picked first, and the only reason why I did that was because this is the one that I'm kind of most intrigued about. I haven't really had a lot of Sony speakers in my life just because they're not exactly my go-to, which I think is kind of silly because I think that they're great speakers overall. And I think Sony makes overall great products, and everything they kind of make I feel like is really good, especially TVs, speakers, everything. So let's get right into the unboxing, guys. So once again, this is the Sony SRX XB-43, and this guy doesn't really have any packaging. It's more just kind of like little tabs that you open. But anyways, guys, we got this. So when you open it up, you guys can see that you kind of just are greeted by the actual speaker itself. So the first thing I will say, guys, is there's definitely some girth to this, or some weight, some density. This is definitely going to be a speaker that seems like if you were to drop this, it would hit the floor pretty quick. And I know that sounds like a joke, but there it is in all of its pride and glory. It's definitely huge. Just to give you a comparison, I thought that this was going to be something I would have to open, but it's clearly not. So this is a normal, regular pair of arts and crafts scissors. So it's a pretty long speaker, meaning from here to there. We got our Sony logo. And yeah, there's some definite girth to this guy. So, I mean, this is definitely not going to be something that you're going to want to drop on your toe. But, if you were to be in the car and you were to have this in the back seat, no one's going to mess with you. Let's just put it that way. Because if you hit somebody with this thing, you're going to break your speaker, but you're probably going to knock somebody out. So, in the box, we also got, box basically just looks like that. And then we got some other stuff. Let's see what else we got here. So, looks like we just got a charger cable, and that's going to be it. So, normal boxing, guys, styrofoam, just so that in the manufacturing and shipping, the actual speaker doesn't get broken. And then there's a manual, which I always find fun because sometimes you don't know certain things about a speaker or a product, and then you read the manual and you're like, I didn't even know it could do that. So, guys, that is the Sony SRX XB-43. This is the black color. There are other colors that this speaker comes in case you are interested in that. And then the top row is going to have basically your buttons that are touch sensitive. Not really touch sensitive. It just seems like they are covered for water resistant purposes. And then on the back, you have your spot to charge a phone or a device, a tablet. If you want to put headphones in, not sure why people do that, but it is what it is. And if you want to do that, no one's going to judge you. And then you got your charger, and then looks like different modes, and we'll get into that shortly on the next video as the review and comparison. And then it looks like we got 4 rows of 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers here. So I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but we got actually a few speakers that you can see. And then on the side, we got a Sony logo and then the bass. I don't know what you call that, like a bass thumper indicator, where when the bass thumps, it kind of goes in and out. And then on the other side, we got that too. And then it looks like on this side, we actually have 2 enlarged little, I don't even know what you call those, like table rudders, so that the speaker actually does not fall or does not move from the table. And let's see how well it works. So, I mean, I would say that works pretty well. I'm hitting it pretty hard. So if it's kind of bumping some music here, you're going to be able to see that this is not going to go anywhere. If I give it a good slap, wow, yeah. So the whole camera probably just shook because I got some things connected. But anyways, guys, this is the black version, and this is going to be all the speaker. This is what you're going to get. So this looks pretty girthy and looks pretty solid here. So there we go, guys, right there. All right, guys, so I know you guys are familiar with Bose. I think Bose has a name for itself. As you guys can see, we got the Bose logo here, and we got SoundLink Revolve 2. This one's a pretty cool marketing. As far as that goes, it's pretty good advertising, but it's going to be kind of generic from when you open up a Bose speaker. There's nothing really special about this. However, this one does come with the wrap on it. So when it comes to that, I do have some handy scissors here for us. But yeah, guys, I mean, this is the Sound Revolve 2. I am very intrigued to see how this one performs and what it looks like, because this is the smallest and the lightest. As you guys can see, I'm kind of flipping this around. But obviously I'm being gentle because I wouldn't want to break this. So anyways, guys, SoundLink Revolve 2. This is going to be the black color. I believe it comes in black and white. Any other colors I will put in the description, so you guys, if you guys decide on this one to purchase, that you guys can pick the color that matches whatever you're trying to do. Maybe you are somebody who has kind of decor at your home that would match this. But anyways, guys, you don't want to hear me talk, so let's get right into it. I'm going to try to use my nails here just because I want to save time. But also I have, you know what, let's just do this. So, and the answer is, so we can see that with sometimes, honestly, with the plastic wrap, it is a little bit difficult to get that off, but I think that's part of the idea. So it looks like we got ourselves, guys, we have ourselves one that has kind of a cool opening to it. So you can see that there's like this kind of nice flaky paper, maybe not flaky, but I think you guys get the point, paper that comes off. And then we got ourselves a generic box that is as basically nondescript as possible. And then we got these two little things that need to come off in order to get the speaker out. Let's go ahead and get those suckers off there real quick. And the answer is, there we go, guys. So that is the speaker in all of its beauty and small shape. So as we can see, guys, this is definitely not a big speaker. The first impression is this thing's very light. The scissors, let's do the comparison. It is shorter than a pair of scissors. It is the same width as a pair of scissors. I don't really know what else to compare it to. I don't have anything in my pockets. But guys, this is definitely going to be a very small speaker, and we're going to see if it lives up to this design and the price tag shortly. But anyways, guys, bottom, looks like we got another skid resistor so that it doesn't really get hit off a table unless you go from the top, but that makes a lot of sense. And then the top, we got a ton of buttons. It is a pretty elegant look. I would say this probably is going to stand out less than some of the other speakers. The only reason why is if you guys look at it clearly, you guys can see that it's very black, but it's like a graphite space gray, kind of like a MacBook, and it is a nice color. We got a charging port there and a AC in there. So anyways, guys, and then on the top we got the plastic. So that is the Bose SoundLink Revolve 2. Alrighty then. So from there, guys, we'll have to see how this guy performs. But anyways, guys, that is the Bose SoundLink Revolve 2. Alright, guys, so now we got one of the biggest vertically speakers that we're going to be looking at today. We have the Sonos Move, which is going to be also a speaker. This one has a title of the premium battery powered smart speaker, so that is kind of neat. Basically, so this one looks like it's going to be smart and it's going to be a portable speaker, which means it's battery powered. But for the unboxing, guys, let's just get right into it. The Sonos Move. I'm not sure if you guys know a lot about Sonos, but the biggest thing about Sonos that really sells people is that it's going to be hi-fi, which means you can actually use Wi-Fi with it, and the sound quality is better. And I put that into quotes because that's subjective to your ears on if that difference really counts. Technically, though, it is better sound quality because it is hi-fi and it's using Wi-Fi instead of Bluetooth. So that is something to consider. And with Sonos, you can pair many of them together. And then from there, you can actually have kind of a surround sound aspect of it. So let's open this sucker up. I am really really excited for this one just because this is a bigger speaker, and it looks like this one's not going to be, oh, that was easy. So at first we got a welcome sticker. That's not a sticker, it's a packet. Take out the packet. Then we got some cardboard. I feel like you guys want to see this. So we got cardboard. Oh, so if you guys look at that, we got ourselves a nice little packaging opportunity, almost like a Christmas gift from Santa Claus, because we have ourselves a wrapped up, this is almost like an air mattress or something, and that itself is a selling point, that it comes with a cool case, and woo! So this one's going to be a heavier one as well. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, guys. There's some definite girth to this one as well as the Sony, so keep that in mind when you guys are making a buying decision. We got ourselves a nice little cardboard packet, and this clearly has just basically the necessities for charging and things like that. We got our cords in there. It seems like everything matches with the white, which is fresh and clean, and we like that. Also, from the front of the box, we can also see that it has a little stand. I'm assuming that's for looks and so it doesn't slide around. But let's get right to the point, guys, because I'm now excited to see what this sucker looks like. I have seen it in stores, but I actually have not seen it from the aspect of personally. So as we unwrap it, we have a cloth. This is like pajamas, so keep that in mind. This is as soft as it gets, but also I will say if this gets wet, it's a pretty, feels like it would really retain water. So keep that in mind if you guys ever take that out to somewhere where it's wet. So this is it. And I gotta say, this looks really good. I'll show you guys a 360 view, but this just looks really sexy. Clearly, there was a lot of thought put into this speaker because nothing of this looks cheap. Nothing of this looks like it wasn't thought out thoroughly. We have buttons that I don't even know what to use. We have different things, and it's clearly 360 sound. Wait a second. No, that's not true. So it's clearly almost 360 sound. You guys can see that there is a speaker almost all the way around, and then we have, there is clearly no speaker here unless it's kind of built in, but I would say that's almost 360 sound. All of these speakers have 360 sound. It seems like in some way the technology is kind of engineered to do that. We have a giant Sonos logo here. Actually, that's a lie. That's not giant. That's okay. So we have a Sonos logo here. On the bottom, we have kind of a, like a polycarbonate feel, almost like clay. And then this is a speaker feel. Feels really good in the hand, but it is heavier on the top. The cool part about the top, though, guys, is that it actually has so little markings that they almost do that so that it doesn't look tacky. This looks like something from the Jetsons, or like from that movie The Passengers with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence, I think, where everything's just like super upgraded and really nice design. So this definitely looks luxury, and as we know, Sonos is luxury just from everything that they make. So clearly they didn't make a mistake here, but we're gonna find out later if this lives up to the hype with the review. But anyways, guys, this has been the unboxing of the Sonos Move. Not really sure why it's called the Move, besides the fact that it can move, but maybe I mean, it is one of the first to actually be a powered by battery speaker. But anyways, guys, Sonos Move. This is the white version. I believe there's a black, which is kind of like the Bose. It's the space gray. It's not like a total black, like midnight black or anything. So this is going to be the Sonos Move in white. There we go, guys. So this was exciting. And then on the back, we have a charging port. And then it looks like some other different buttons that will come in handy later. Let's do it. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. This video was meant to be an unboxing and first look of all the speakers. So I wanted to individually open the speakers and have you guys see what it was like to open them and what they came with, and just the pride and glory of taking them out of the box and things like that, so you guys can actually witness that. But this is just an unboxing and first look. There's going to be a video that comes right after this that actually goes over each of these speakers, the pros and cons, but I'm going to actually do a blind test. meaning that I'm gonna actually listen to each of these speakers without being able to see them because I don't wanna be biased and I wanna give you guys the best review of each speaker without being biased towards a brand, a color, a size, anything like that. So I want to do it completely blind, and then at the end we are going to review each speaker and pros and cons so that you guys can make the best buying decision with your hard-earned money, because the Digital Life is here to help you guys make the best buying decision with reviews, how-tos, and thoughts on tech before you spend your money. See you next time.